Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so welcome to the second press conference of the day, and we can start straight away with the questions to Emma.
Hi Emma, how do you feel physically, and was it a foot blister that you had after the first set?
Yeah, I have a blister on my foot. It kind of showed up after yesterday's match, and we've been managing it. But as you saw, I mean, I couldn't really move or load either way, and now it's just about trying to get it better as soon as possible.
I'd imagine it's very disappointing. It's happened when, you wanted to be competitive, and it's obviously stopped you from moving, hasn't it?
Yeah, it completely stopped me from moving. I think I saw it's tough not to be even able to like chase the ball, or even if the ball came around me, I was like struggling to get my feet out the way and moving to my backhand. I mean, it was compromising every shot I had to play. So it's very disappointing when you're out there, playing a rubber for your country and you feel like completely redundant. And but I guess I can't really do anything about it.
What was the sequence of events, Emma, this morning? Because presumably you talked to Anne, and I mean, was it felt that it was manageable, that you could get through the match? Because it seemed to be about sort of towards the end of the first set when sort of we noticed there was something wrong.
I felt it after yesterday. That's when it first appeared, and this morning it was in pretty good condition. I practiced, and it definitely just got progressively worse throughout the end of practice towards the match, and even in the first two games I felt like it was really bothering me, and because I was moving wide, and then I think throughout the match the more I moved or the more I had to change direction, like I couldn't really do it at all.
Okay, next question.
Have you had have you had a blister like this before? Do you think it's related to the clay and the fact that you haven't kind of done so much sliding and playing much on it?
I've had a few blisters on my feet before, like for sure, but I think it's related to numerous things. So I'm gonna need to go and evaluate all my options, in all sorts of feet scenarios, because this has happened quite a few times now, and we need to nip it in the bud like now.
I think you're due to play Stuttgart next week, is that correct?
Yes.
What's the status of that now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do everything I can to prepare as best as possible. Hopefully I can make it there and play. But, I can't say for certain either way.
If this goes to a doubles, I'm presuming there's no chance you'll play.
Well, it's up to Anne.
Okay. And just curiously, why have you never played a doubles match before? Don't think you've ever played one in the professional ranks.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially in the professionals, because even just playing singles, I'm struggling physically to get through it and play back-to-back, especially in non-Grand Slams. And so it's more about keeping in physical shape for the long matches that I might have in the singles, and just conserving as much energy and keeping my body in one piece as much as possible.
I mean, Emma, I know that you were kind of prepared that this was going to be a bit of a tricky season in terms of kind of having to adjust to everything in the tour, but how frustrating is it to keep having sort of physical issues that are disrupting you?
Yeah, of course it's frustrating, for sure, but in some sort of twisted way, it makes me feel, it gives me a sense of confidence and relief that I don't think it's my tennis that's the issue. I think my tennis level is pretty good. It's just about being able to repeat it or maintain it, or not be hampered by any sort of physical issues. And as soon as I sort all of these out, I think that, and keep building on my tennis level, then I think that I'll be able to put out good matches back to back.
Okay, any other questions? If not, thank you very much for your attention.